making his way to the ring, representing the Lucha Dragons from Mexico City, weighing in at 198 pounds. And approaching the ring,
the franchise is ready. I think Cena's reserved a part of his mantra to unleash on each opponent. Hustle, loyalty, and respect. Cena's fearless.
Right now, the momentum is with Stardust, and who knows when it'll stop. I'm not sure I can watch this.
Quick thinking to avoid that.
He wants this battle decided inside the ring. And I guess he's done with that move.
Yeah, but what's he going to do next?
We've seen plenty of high flyers over the years, Cole. And after watching Sin Cara for a few years now, I'd have to say that he belongs among the elite class of WWE high flyers. I mean, he's just so amazing to watch.
Well, what's your take right now on Sin Cara?
Looking fresh right now, which is good. You got to wonder how much longer that can last, though.
John Cena imposes his will. Well, we're on the move here. Oh, no. Brock Lesnar with the opportunity. He's got him.
Man, what a move. Unbelievable power.
I love a classic body slam.
This is not the position you want to be in. Oh, my gosh. Lesnar continues this maniacal assault. He's obsessed with destroying the entire WWE roster.
Thinking about it now, I'd have to agree with you, Ken. Sin Cara's awe-inspiring aerial assault certainly rivals that of Jimmy Snuka, Rob Van Dam, Rey Mysterio, and the other greats that have taken to the sky here in WWE.
You know, it's almost as if the man can literally defy gravity. I know it sounds funny, but it's not all that far off. I think we may be moments away from seeing his breaking point.
Now back to the ring.
What diabolical things are going through that mind right now?
When you get in control like this, you want to throw everything at your opponent. That could be what we're seeing here. Oh, wait, nice reversal.
That stop might have only lasted a second, but it's going to be felt tomorrow.
That may be felt for a lifetime.
Uh-oh.
He lands the strike with great accuracy. He's got to be vigilant about not taking any more damage to the neck. King, I think it's safe to say that Cody Rhodes has lost his mind. Have you ever come across anybody as odd as Stardust?
Yeah, of all the things he's ever lost, he misses his mind the most. I don't think, Cole, that I have ever seen anybody like Cody Rhodes. And of all the time we thought Goldust was the bizarre one, well, I guess it just runs in the family.
Oh, what a knee.
A knockdown, drag-out brawl, complete with a big stomp.
Man, these guys are throwing bombs. They're pulling out all the stops.
How we like to say, Brock Lesnar brings the pain. And boy, is he doing just that. Perfectly executed.
Are you seeing this? The luchador's really getting himself going here. I've got a funny feeling we could see Sin Cara take off soon.
My God, his body's been through hell, and his ribs have bore the brunt of the attack.
And I hope we can get a doctor out here as a precaution. Damaged ribs like that can make it hard to breathe.
You know, you have to wonder what Dusty Rhodes thinks of his son just tossing the Rhodes name aside in favor of Stardust.
Oh, out of nowhere!
Moves like that can upset your opponent more than hurt them.
Oh, once you get out of the ring, anything can happen. You've got exposed steel, concrete, the barricades, and all of it can be used to cause massive damage.
You have to wonder how much use of that arm he'll have as this match.
Submission locked in, and this might be it.
There can only be one top.
And there's the submission hold. Will this do it?
Sin Cara is a force within this ring.
Here we go. Here we go. He's hanging on for dear life.
Oh, man, this has got to hurt. Oh, out here you have to be able to think on your feet lightning fast. One mistake, one moment of hesitation, and you can find yourself in a world of hurt.
Oh, wait, nice reversal. Oh, that's one way to make your lunch come back up. Man, what a maneuver.
I'm not sure I can watch this. This match has taken so much out of this guy. He's not going to give up. But, man, this has been physical.
Gut-wrench suplex.
Oh, right to the gut.
What do we got here?
Ow! Ooh. Well, the trick sometimes when you get outside the ring is survival. The match becomes almost secondary when you get near all these dangerous objects.
Sin Cara has moved forward. No, not again.
Oh, out here you have to be able to think on your feet lightning fast. One mistake, one moment of hesitation, and you can find yourself in a world of hurt. Every time he has to get up, it takes more and more effort. Not a lot of spring left in his step right now.
Sin Cara has found an answer here.
Well, we're on the move here.
Back where it belongs, inside the ring. Oh, look at this.
Boy, there's no way he's going to be able to stand after that.
I like it. Let's get this thing done inside the ring.
And he fails to connect with anything that time.
Man, that was some miss, all right. I could feel the breeze all the way over here.
Bringing it back between the ropes.
And that's a good thing. He's pulling out all the stops tonight.
I'm not sure if he knows where he is right now.
What a shot. What a shot from the ladder.
Oh, wow.
Oh, look at this. When you go at an opponent.
It's all academic from here.
Oh, here we go. Stardust going to pull out all the stops. When he gets going on that celestial path, it's like Stardust has...
Getting some air here.
The Swanton Bomb.
What a move. It really looks painful.
Makes the cover. 1, 2, 3. He did it. What a huge win.
Oh, there were some unbelievable highlights. Watch this. That match was incredible.
Here's your winner, and approaching the ring,
King, we often discuss that strategy is so important in a triple threat match. To emerge victorious, a superstar must be...
Here's the cover.
And he breaks the cover, forcing the referee to stop the count.
Well, that's just not enough to get the job done.
Oh, that was so close. Cena has got to get the pace going here.
I think we got a moment here, and for The Rock, what can you tell us?
Well, luckily the body hasn't absorbed too much of an attack up to this point.
That was rough. Fighting from a position of full health here.
And Brock Lesnar has momentum. You know, when we talk about John Cena, there's no other performer that I can think of in WWE where there's just no middle ground when it comes to how the fans feel about him. I mean, it is either love him or hate him relationship between John Cena and all of these people in the stands.
We're watching someone.
I can't tell you how many victims have suffered the same fate.
Doing a number now.
And I think it's obvious that he'll stop at nothing to win here tonight.
Oh, and he missed that one. God, that's gotta hurt.
Yeah, you're not doing any damage with swings like that, but keep doing it. The breeze may give him a cold.
We started talking about John Cena and the way the WWE fans respond to him. Whether it's positive or negative, the response Cena triggers in the stands is second to none in terms of sheer noise. And really, that's all a performer can strive for. To be a #1 draw, John Cena has definitely achieved that.
Oh, my. Get the medics down here.
Oh, look out. All right, now that's what I'm talking about. This just became my kind of fight. I like it when things get down and dirty in there.
Now that's how you slam an opponent down with authority.
You can bet he felt that.
Oh, watch out. 2 major blows with that weapon did significant damage. If this isn't enough to win the match, I don't want to know what's going to happen next.
Oh, he missed.
Oh, nobody home that time.
What do you think it is that has kept John Cena? Hey, wow, there's the save. The match continues. Man, oh man, did he take a wild swing with that one.
Right, that was wild indeed. Good thing we're over here.
He's sending a message to the entire WWE locker room here.
Wow, he's still down after that. He's showing no signs of letting up. Look at this. He's in full control of this one.
Well, that missed him all right.
Hey, did you look before firing? What an idiot.
Extreme Rules is such a dangerous night. Anytime...
Oh, man! That's it. Did you hear that? I'm just glad I didn't feel it. You know, Cole, The Rock's been such an icon for so long, people feel like they really know him. I mean, playing on the gridiron at the University of Miami, the influences on him from both his grandfather, the High Chief Peter Maivia, and his father, Rocky Johnson, one of Hollywood's most captivating leading men. Huh, his family is beyond proud. Here's the...
Oh, look at that. He managed to get a shoulder up.
Well, like they say, Cole, timing is everything. How does Cena do that? There's nobody else on this planet that can go like John Cena.
What a match. Momentum has shifted back and forth repeatedly between these superstars.
You know, every time we come to Nashville, I find myself humming "With My Baby Tonight." What a great...
Yet another one for the highlight reel. Well, that steel chair has done the damage.
Oh, man! Did you hear that?
And we're back to this form of attack.
Yes, we are. The same form of attack we've seen before.
You have to wonder just how widespread the back pain is. We'll find out soon enough.
No kidding. This is bad.
Slam. What power, what force. That was unbelievable.
Oh, my, enough with that sledgehammer.
Somehow, he's kicked it into another gear here tonight. Man, he's still down after that move. I almost wonder if his bell got seriously wrong there.
Usually when someone decides to use a weapon, you can almost guarantee.
It'll take a minor miracle to come back from this. Just look at this. You can see the results from that move.
Oh, and he missed that one. God, that's gotta hurt.
Yeah, you're not doing any damage with swings like that. The shoulders are down.
And he breaks the cover, forcing the referee to stop the count.
Well, that's just not enough to get the job done. I don't know if John Cena's gas tank ever reaches empty.
He combines speed, agility, balance, and force, all in one move.
Let's face it, this guy has it all. He needs to dig way down deep if he wants to keep going now.
And he fails to connect with anything that time.
Man, that was some miss, all right. I can feel the breeze all the way over here.
That packed a punch.
This guy's just too strong. Wow, he's still down after that. I don't like how slow he is to react right now. Inside the ring again.
Yeah, and they should be. This is where the action needs to be. Oh, and he missed that one. God, that's gotta hurt.
Yeah, you're not doing any damage with swings like that, but keep doing it. The breeze may give him a cold.
And we've come to yet another turning point in this match.
Now, who does a methodical pace benefit, King?
Well,
there's the Brock lock. Say adios. This one is over.
Nobody gets out of the Brock lock.
Going toe-to-toe here.
He's pulling out all the stops tonight.
Extra slow getting back to his base here.
Here's the cover.
1, 2.
What a win! Man, he's got to feel great. Let's take a look back at what exactly happened during this one. Oh, they threw everything they had at each other. Let's see what happened during that. I can't believe what we saw during.
Here's your winner, The
We know what this match means. Every man for himself. Going up against The Undertaker, it should be considered a moral victory just to survive.
Hey!
And he escapes with a kick out.
You don't get many opportunities like that against Undertaker. Missed that by a good foot or two. Oh, out of nowhere.
Once the mat goes, it's nearly impossible to stand, let alone deliver any offense. The Undertaker has any choice of signature moves that he can cripple you with. But for my money, nobody is as deadly with a clothesline as the Phenom.
Well, what's your take right now on John Cena?
That's someone who gets it. Someone who knows the value of hard work and dedication.
He's simply reminding him that he's here.
If he keeps this up, this one will be over in no time.
Man, oh man, did he take a wild swing with that one.
You're right. That was wild indeed. Good thing we're over here.
Not a lot of spring left in his step right now.
I've seen so many superstars end up on the receiving end of more than a few of The Undertaker's clotheslines. When the dead man delivers that blow, it's got more power behind it than you can believe. The man is a force of nature who doesn't stop his assault until an opponent is down for good. How's that for ferocious? Looks like someone hit the repeat button for this move.
Yeah.
Brutal.
Second time around. Seems to work, though.
Well, that missed him all right.
Hey, did you look before firing? What an idiot.
Looking to be in great shape here. It doesn't appear as though any... Oh, wow. And as for The Undertaker and his ability to deliver overwhelming amounts of damage with a clothesline, it's not just one type either. He can hit you with them in the corner or on the rebound or maybe with a flying clothesline. An opponent's not safe for 1 second.
I'll tell you this too, Michael. It doesn't hurt that The Undertaker has the wingspan of a pterodactyl. Getting hit with one of those arms is like getting hit with a tree trunk.
I'll be shocked if that's not it. Look at this. There's absolutely no wasted motion in this attack. It's got to be over now.
Oh, this isn't good.
I'll be shocked if that's not it.
Wow, he's still down after that.
A kick to the gut. That'll double you over. Thank you for tuning into this episode of Raw. I'm sure you are just...
Oh, and did you hear the impact?
Boy, he just got laid out.
You know, there are a lot of facts that most know about John Cena. He's owned almost every title in WWE.
Yep.
He was an All-American college football player. He's an accomplished rapper and movie star.
Yeah.
But here is one less known fact most don't know about this young man. In his off time, John Cena's studying the Chinese language. He speaks Mandarin.
What?
Undertaker with a reversal.
Well, it looks like I'm not the only one who didn't see that one coming.
He's not exactly...
Will it be enough for the win?
Oh, not again. Not again.
Wow, he's still down after that.
Well, we've always known John Cena to have a few tricks up his sleeve, and I guess his Chinese language skills just add one more surprise to the bunch. I wonder what's next, Michael. Maybe he'll become a grandmaster at chess or something. He's in full...
And into the cover. And it's up. He got the shoulder up.
I don't know if John Cena's gas tank ever reaches empty.
These superstars will do whatever it takes to win here tonight.
How much damage did that do?
A lot from the looks of it.
Not going to win many matches with that move. He's displaying classic offense here.
Yeah, and that's when he's the most dangerous.
The things this guy can do are simply amazing.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. Well, if you ask me, it's very impressive that John Cena has taken the time to learn Mandarin.
You're right.
He's got plenty on his plate already, and now he's studying a foreign language too? Impressive indeed.
Yeah, he has the WWE fans all over the world, and John Cena looks like he's all set to turn C-Nation into C-Planet. And just watch, Cena will be a chess master in no time just to prove he can do it.
There's going to be a lot of offense in this match.
Wouldn't have it any other way. That's what I love to see. Back into the ring now.
Yeah, this is good. This is where the action needs to be. There's no recovering from that.
Oh, man, someone's got to stop this. Ferocity like this is in its own category. You don't launch an offensive like this unless your objective is to incapacitate your opponent.
There have been a lot of gutsy performances over the course of John Cena's outstanding career. But if you had to pick one, King, which one would you single out?
Wow, that's tough. But for me, Michael, it would have to be Cena's win over Chris Jericho at Survivor Series back in 2008. Cena was coming off a major neck surgery and endured an incredible amount of punishment in that contest. Rock bottom!
The crowd clearly divided for this triple threat match. There doesn't seem to be a runaway favorite in this one. That's definitely a good choice, Jerry.
I know it is.
If I had to pick a moment in John Cena's career to put above the rest, I've got to go with WrestleMania 21, when Cena won his first WWE Championship. We all knew who he beat for the richest prize in sports entertainment. He goes for the quick pin attempt.
Count.
And a kick out.
And that's all that matters. This match continues. How does Cena do that? There's nobody else on this planet that could go like John Cena.
Going for the cover. And a kick out.
The kick out's all that saved him. This match goes on. Man, did you see that, Cole? If that won't keep Cena down for the count, I don't know if anything will.
And now he's using the sledgehammer to try to take out his opponent. Look at this.
I don't like how slow he is to react right now.
He's not exactly popping up to his feet here.
Well, let me just bring up one more career milestone for John Cena. When he won the Royal Rumble in 2013, it made him a two-time winner of the event, and it put him in some very illustrious company. Only Steve Austin and Shawn Michaels have also won multiple Royal Rumbles. Now that is some true royalty.
You can't put a price tag on landing that perfect strike.
And someone has to stop this before that sledgehammer breaks him in half.
Chopped down with the axe handle.
Oh, man, that had to hurt, Cole. Boy, he just got laid out.
Covers. And the shoulders up now. That's a kick out.
Nice. You know, it's hard to believe, but it looks like he still has some gas left in his tank. Wow! If he keeps this up, this could be over quick.
Oh, that's a shot. What do you think about that strategy? Obliviate your opponent.
And again, he gets struck with that object.
Let's talk about the biggest rivalry of The Rock. Now, there have been a lot of historic wars for the Great One, but tonight, I'm going with John Cena. A showdown no one ever thought would happen. Two icons in their primes settling their differences on the grandest stage of them all, not once, but twice.
Man, oh man, did he take a wild swing with that one.
You're right. That was wild indeed. Good thing we're over here.
Oh, rocked by that sledgehammer. And he's not going to stop there.
Yeah, this is vicious. When he gets going like this, there are few better.
Oh, wow. Oh, did you see that? I have a funny feeling that this is going to turn.
The shoulders are down. Two.
Some competitors just have a move they trust more than others.
Right to the skull, and now...
Oh, wow. He may have lost control. Somebody needs to get the sledgehammer away from him.
Oh, what an attack, and I don't have one problem with it. In the WWE, you do what you have to do to get ahead. Like in any business, only the strong survive.
Well, that steel chair has done the damage.
That must have caused major damage. You just can't train to be ready for an assault like that.
When this guy's on, look out.
Looking for all the glory here.
2, 3. It's over. It's all over.
And here's just some of the action we saw during the match. Let's go to the height of those WWE. Let's go to the highlight.
Here's your winner, John Cena.
King, we often discuss that strategy is so important in a triple threat match. To emerge victorious, a superstar must be able to seize opportunity. That could include letting an opponent do all the work in beating down the other participant and then coming in to reap the benefits.
It's an amazing atmosphere in this arena tonight.
Oh, you're right. Big fight feel here, no doubt. Let's talk about the biggest rivalry of The Rock. Now, there have been a lot of historic wars for the great one, but tonight, I'm going with John Cena. A showdown no one ever thought would happen. Two icons in their primes settling their differences on the grandest stage of them all, not once, but twice.
As we watch Roman Reigns, let's get your take on him.
Definitely looking good so far. Hasn't taken too much punishment up to this point.
How much damage did that do? Those steps still being used to tenderize their opponent. Looks like another check in the win column.
He's really taking over this match now. Looking to build momentum. He's going to the fists again.
I think he thinks this is a boxing match. The rivalry between The Rock and John Cena was so unique. You can tell by how fans reacted that they knew with each interview, each standoff, they were witnessing history. The most electrifying man in all of entertainment versus the franchise of WWE. I mean, it doesn't get much more thrilling than that.
Wow, that was a wild strike. Talk about missing the target.
Yeah, it looked like it was completely out of desperation.
Wow! If he keeps this up, this could be over quick.
Man, what a brutal...
There's another huge shot. Ouch, he's going to be bruised from head to toe before this one's over.
Man, that's gotta hurt. This is the kind of all-out battle that could end up anywhere, and the idea is to do whatever you need to win.
Oh, they have the steps again. Oh, my God. You know, a rivalry that was was huge at the time in the locker room and in the ring was The Rock versus Triple H. They fought over the Intercontinental Championship. They had ladder matches. They main evented the first ever episode of SmackDown and at Judgment Day 2001. They went to war by way of a 60-minute Iron Man match. That's a career-defining rivalry.
It's got to be over now.
Wow, it doesn't get much better than that right there.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Extra slow getting back to his base.
It's all over but the shouting.
And I think it's obvious that he'll stop at nothing to win here tonight.
He is slowly getting dissected.
You know, one of the points in The Rock's career that I thought was important was when he tangled with Farouk over the leadership of the Nation of Domination. That's when we really started to see a different side of the Brahma Bull. Oh, what an offensive move! Yet another one for the highlight reel. Boy, there's no way he's going to be able to stand after that. Look at that reversal. What strength. He's too good inside the ring to be out on the floor for long.
I don't agree with you, King. The repetition on that move is becoming deliberate at this point. You have to assume that tonight is one of the favorite nights of the year for the referees, right? I mean, there's practically no rules to enforce. The only thing they have to worry about is declaring a winner. Since Roman Reigns emerged from the audience at the 2012 Survivor Series, he has literally left a trail of broken bodies in his wake here in WWE. Reigns instantly became one of the most feared men in sports entertainment.
Yeah, you know, Cole, there aren't too many superstars that from the very moment they first appeared, we witnessed immediate destruction at their hands. That's Roman Reigns.
It doesn't take a freaking genius to see that John Cena's really on a roll in there. This is one of those times where the determination, power, and ability of John Cena are fully realized.
Making it look easy.
Oh, look at Roman Reigns pouring on the aggression.
When looking at the career trajectory of Roman Reigns, it's a straight shot to stardom. But Reigns wasn't alone. As one-third of the faction known as The Shield, they became a dominant force in WWE and began systematically taking out WWE's top superstars. And he fails to connect with anything that time.
Man, that was some miss, all right. I could feel the breeze all the way over here. Oh, no. Wait a minute, Cole. What's he going to do here?
Good Lord, that wasn't even close.
So that's what it's like being so far off the mark. Roman Reigns has been responsible for some of the most brutal attacks this company has ever seen. Reigns has terrorized the likes of John Cena, CM Punk, The Undertaker, Daniel Bryan, Big Show, and even The Rock. And that's where the victim list starts. I can feel the WWE Universe getting energized. The Rock is putting on a show.
Roman Reigns seems helpless. Nearly driven through the mat.
He's having a seriously hard time getting back to his feet after that.
Not today, too fast.
I wouldn't be surprised if all feeling from that arm was lost. The Rock's electricity travels through the arena and into millions of televisions around the world. The People's Champion prides himself on thrilling audiences with his physical and verbal abilities. He also enjoys educating people on the meaning of one of his most cherished mantras, boots to asses.
Well, Michael, the Brahma Bull has megawatts of electricity and almost too many mantras to count. At 6'5" and 260 pounds, the power, the speed, the charisma hits you like a ton of bricks. There is no one like The Rock. Not even close.
Oh, my. Get the medics down here.
Oh, wow. Well, I don't know if you would categorize this as innovative offense, but it should cover here.
1, 2, 3. There's your winner, ladies and gentlemen.
You want to talk about incredible, high-impact sports entertainment? Check out what happened during this match.
Here's your winner, The Rock.
That's an impressive victory, guys.
I have a feeling they're going to...
And there's the bell.
I don't know about you, but I've really been looking forward to this.
Great move.
I'm not sure I can watch this. Now momentum is in the corner of The Rock.
That's a classic textbook maneuver.
Exactly the way it should be done. Well, the trick sometimes when you get outside the ring is survival. The match becomes almost secondary when you get near all these dangerous objects.
If you look over The Rock's career, he's always added new moves to his arsenal. The DDT, the Scorpion Deathlock, the Spine Buster, Tilt-A-Whirl Power Slam, and the Brahma Bull's always looking for new ways to lay the smackdown.
Well, what's your take right now on John Cena?
A huge match like this in front of the screaming WWE Universe must feel like home to John Cena.
Who would do this? Who would do this to another man?
Whoa, you felt that go right through the body. You may not agree with this form of...
Good Lord, he's just hell-bent on maiming his opponent.
Look how slow he is to recover here. That was some serious punishment.
And I think it's obvious that he'll stop at nothing to win here tonight.
This is exactly how he drew this one up.
You know, Michael, it's so silly of me. You know, with all of those moves we've talked about, I forgot the Samoan drop. How can I forget that when The Rock's half Samoan? As someone who teamed with him, I can tell you, The Rock is always looking to add more moves to his attack. Why? So he can lay the smackdown on everyone's candy asses.
We're looking at complete domination here.
Wow, what a shot. Talk about battle.
Another shot. He will never be the same after this match.
Textbook offense here.
Oh, out here you have to be able to think on your feet lightning fast. One mistake, one moment of hesitation, and you can find yourself in a world of hurt. Ow! Hard kick to the ribs.
Whoa, you felt that go right through the body. You may not agree with this form of attack, but it's very smart. Now, time will tell if that'll be enough to win the match.
Michael, let me tell you, all WWE performers have to deal with physical issues in their careers, but very few have dealt with the kind of injuries that John Cena has and been able to bounce back as strongly. Cena has been through the ringer, and every time he takes a knock, he seems to come out even better on the back end. Look out! Rock taking advantage.
Oh, no. I'm telling you, moves like that put the well-being of your vertebrae and your career in jeopardy.
Yeah, you could be seriously injured with that kind of move. Oh, once you get out of the ring, anything can happen. You've got exposed steel, concrete, the barricades, and all of it can be used to cause massive damage.
My God, his body's been through hell, and his ribs have bore the brunt of the attack.
Man, I hope we can get a doctor out here as a precaution. Damaged ribs like that can make it hard to breathe.
And when we talk about the serious injuries that John Cena has had to overcome, maybe nothing stands out more than Cena returning from major neck surgery in Survivor Series in 2008 to win the World Heavyweight Championship.
Oh, you're right. We weren't sure if John Cena would ever be able to walk, let alone perform again, period, at that point. But to have Cena burst back onto the scene with a win over Chris Jericho for the heavyweight title, well, that just cemented his legacy.
What a night that was. Extreme Rules is such a dangerous night.
Ouch, he's going to be bruised from head to toe before this one's over.
Man, is anyone more destructive than Roman Reigns? Look at that. You know, we talk so much about superstars making history and special moments in time. Well, one moment of The Rock's that I think back to was when he won his first WWE Championship. He bested 14 other superstars in the Deadly Game tournament at the 1998 Survivor Series. And that included beating Mankind in the finals.
Just making his presence felt there. I'll be shocked if that's not it.
Oh, this just, good Lord, he's just hell-bent on maiming his opponent.
Get ready, folks. Get ready. If he keeps up this pace, this could turn real ugly real fast.
So damaging.
Wow! If he keeps this up, this could be over quick.
Speaking of some big moments, the one that I can't get out of my mind right now is March 28th, 1999. WrestleMania 15. That's right, the first of what would be 3 main events between the Texas Rattlesnake, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and the Brahma Bull.
Oh, not again. Not again. You gotta believe this one's over. Oh, my. Get the medics down here.
Now, what did you think of?
I'll be shocked if that's not it.
The more punishment he takes, the slower and slower he is getting back to his feet. Finding a groove here. Well, the trick sometimes when you get outside the ring is survival. The match becomes...
Now that's how you make a statement.
Is it enough to put an end to this one? John Cena coming up with the power to move this match in his favor.
He's delivering an old-fashioned butt kicking right here.
Think about this fact. No one in... The Boston Crab pulling way back.
Just a dominating display.
Yeah, I think we could see a lot of punishment inflicted here. Roman Reigns has found an answer here. Oh, out here you have to be able to think on your feet lightning fast. One mistake, one moment of hesitation, and you could find yourself in a world of hurt.
Oh, wait, nice reversal. You can see him struggling to stand after all the damage he's taken.
Well, if it were me, I'd keep going after the arm. Don't stop until it doesn't work anymore. Oh, once you get out of the ring, anything can happen. You've got exposed steel, concrete, the barricades, and all of it can be used to cause massive damage.
Breaking fools up now.
Whoa, well, we're on the move here. Man, I haven't seen domination like this in a long, long time.
At this point, you think you'd have that move well scouted. What a shot. If you take many more like that, you're going to resemble a heavy bag.
No, not again.
Now this is punishment. I've never heard of victory by using the same move, but we could see it here tonight.
Well, it seems to be working fine so far. Oh, once you get out of the ring, anything can happen. You've got exposed steel, concrete, the barricades, and all of it can be used to cause massive damage.
Textbook offense here.
Oh, out here you have to be able to think on your feet lightning fast. One mistake, one moment of hesitation, and you could find yourself in a world of hurt.
Ouch. That just changed the entire mood in this building.
No kidding. Things went from bad to worse. He's pulling out all the stops tonight. Not a lot of spring left in his step right now. Oh, man, that's got to hurt. Well, we're on the move here.
And now he goes for it a second time.
A great European uppercut.
The frequency of this move is becoming deliberate at this point, to say the least.
No kidding. Over and over and over again. Reigns is redefining brutality right in front of our very eyes, Cole. Boy, he just
using the steps as a weapon.
Will it be enough for the win?
And there's another smack. Oh, not again. Not again. Oh, wow. What? Oh, my. Get the medics down here.
And I think it's obvious that he'll stop at nothing to win here tonight.
What an attack.
Oh, not again. Not again.
All three of these competitors hoping to walk away with the winner's end of the purse tonight. God, there was nothing accurate about that attempted offense.
Oh, you're being too kind. Some people would use other words to describe what we just witnessed. The Rock continues to punish his opponent.
And The Rock makes him pay for all that.
What a finishing move. This could be it right here.
Well, the trick sometimes when you get outside the ring is survival. The match becomes almost secondary when you get near all these dangerous objects. Rock has him up.
Rock bottom. The people's champion has spoken.
Hell, The Rock.
Oh, there it is. What a maneuver. That's how you put away an opponent. I love it.
Well, we're on the move here.
It starts to feel like a broken record with that move.
Oh, out here you have to be able to think on your feet lightning fast. One mistake, one moment of hesitation, and you can find yourself in a world of hurt.
The offense of The Rock is working well right now.
Well, the trick sometimes when you get outside the ring is survival. The match becomes almost secondary when you get near all these dangerous objects.
And he's heading back in.
Oh! Oh, lights out. It's over. That's got to be it.
Did you see that? Did you hear that? It seems that someone is very...
And this has got to be it.
I think so.
There's your winner, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's see what happened.
King, we often discuss that strategy is so important in a triple threat match. To emerge victorious, a superstar must be able to seize opportunity. That could include letting an opponent do all the work and beating down the other participant and then coming in to reap the benefits.
One move after the other. It's devastating.
This is hard to watch. This is going to be bad. And Xavier Woods is in control. The name Orton and the word history go hand in hand. I think about WrestleMania 20, when Randy made his WrestleMania debut in the same building his dad did for the first Showcase of Immortals back in 1985. At WrestleMania 20, Randy scored the pinfall for his team that night and gave a glimpse of the WrestleMania greatness that was to come.
Good Lord, that wasn't even close.
So that's what it's like being so far off the mark.
Barely any damage has been inflicted so far, but this one's not over yet. Jerry, you talked before about Randy Orton's WrestleMania debut.
Yes, sir.
Even Orton himself, with all of his arrogance and cold-blooded demeanor, will admit it was special for him to be in New York City for his WrestleMania debut. Regardless of if you like Randy Orton or not, we certainly witnessed history in the making.
Well, Michael, seeing Randy Orton at WrestleMania 20 was special, and it was indeed historic. His dad, Cowboy Bob, was one of the most hated villains at the first WrestleMania in 1985. And when you saw Randy come out as a part of Evolution 20 years later, you could tell this was the moment he had been waiting for.
What's he going to do here? What's he going to do here?
I like it. Let's get this thing done inside the ring.
Wow, that was a wild strike. Talk about missing the target.
Yeah, it looked like it was completely out of desperation.
If you want to know where Xavier Woods' energy, drive, and determination come from, try this on. Xavier says he was born in the barrel of butcher knives and raised in a forest of fire.
Ouch. What that saying means for our viewers at home is Xavier is double tough. He's been through a lifetime of adversity and came out on top.
He may be in the best physical condition I've ever seen him in. Well, that messed him all right.
Hey, did you look before firing? What an idiot.
Some very opportunistic offense here.
What? Does he have his eyes open?
You have to assume that tonight is one of the favorite nights of the year for the referees, right? I mean, there's practically no rules to enforce. The only thing they have to worry about is declaring a winner. Xavier Woods enters the ring with the energy of an entire Survivor Series team roster. Woods feels the funk alongside the Funkadactyls and moves the crowd when he flies solo or with his main man, R-Truth. If you don't know by now, Funk is on a roll, and if you get dropped by Xavier Woods, you're going to need to call your mama.
Inside the ring again.
Yeah, and they should be. This is where the action needs to be. You have to wonder how much punishment that back can withstand.
Evil intentions in the eyes of Orton.
He's sending a message to the entire WWE locker room here. Good Lord, that wasn't even close.
So that's what it's like being so far off the mark. Xavier Woods is a non-stop dance party. And to be fair to his opponents, or faint the shoulders.
They're still alive.
Yeah, Cole, you remember that song back in the day? Staying Alive? Well, that was it in WWE terms.
Oh, there's some good contact by Xavier Woods. We're looking at complete domination here.
Finding a groove here. Wait, is he still conscious? Man, that looked bad.
This could do it.
Maybe it's 2, 3.
It's over. It's all over.
I can't believe what we saw in that match. Oh, they threw everything they had at each other in this match.
And approaching the ring, representing the Bella Twins,
And now, Stephanie McMahon pushing forward. Stephanie McMahon is taking full control right now.
That wild strike found nothing but empty air that time.
Man, that's what you call swinging for the fences and missing. Watch it, watch it.
Uh-oh.
Oh, what a counter by lovely Nikki.
Tell us your thoughts about Nikki Bella.
Amazing. Nikki Bella doesn't know how to take it easy. Here she is, our champion in a non-title bout, just getting after it here.
Oh, look out. She missed her target that time.
Yeah, I guess you could say she was just a bit off the mark with that one.
She appears to be extra slow regaining her base.
Her acrobatic skills never cease to amaze me.
And she's toast. Now with complete control.
Wow, that's any indication she's not taking any prisoners in this one.
No, she's on a mission here.
Here's a girl in Paige that was told she wasn't pretty enough to be a WWE diva.
What?
And that she needed to change who she was. She needed to be like everybody else. And you know what she did? Nothing. She just went about her business, determined to become the best diva in the business. And look at her now.
Yeah, and you know how you know she's truly determined? She went out on her own at age 14 and traveled all over the world, perfecting her craft. In France, Germany, Belgium, Norway, you name it, she's been there. It might be a while before she finds her footing now. Trying to build some offense. Every time she has to get back to her feet, it takes more and more effort.
You have to imagine that Paige's travels have played a huge role in her becoming the groundbreaking diva she's become. I mean, in a relatively short period of time, she went on to become the first NXT Women's Champion, as well as the first to hold both that title and the WWE Divas title simultaneously.
I don't think she wants to do this on the outside.
But maybe she does, King. She's pretty rough and tough.
She's got...
And the shoulders up.
And the match continues. I love this. Oh, you're not going to beat her that easily.
Looking good so far. Not much damage, if any, has been absorbed.
She is really putting her stamp on this match now. Oh, right to the gut.
Remember, momentum in WWE can turn on a dime.
And leave you some change. Oh, out of nowhere.
And his heartless attack continues.
Oh, man, this is getting tough to watch. How about this? Nikki Bella's just dominating this match with major offense.
And she's back in the ring now.
Yeah, very good. Nothing good happens out on that floor. I don't know how much longer she's...
And that was a costly misstep.
Ow! Ooh.
The crowd clearly divided.
And that's why it's called high risk, ladies and gentlemen.
And there's an extremely destructive strike.
And Paige shows us some clever offense here. She's got her. Nikki has her. That's paralyzing. It won't take long to lose the use of that arm.
Nobody home there.
Nobody home? Cole, that looked like the house has been empty for months.
Driven to the mat with authority.
Oh, gosh. Hey, what do you want for your last meal? No, not again. I don't think she's going to be able to stand after that.
What a wild attempt at striking your opponent. I don't know if she could have been further off the mark.
That was like a haymaker, like she was taking that big home run swing.
And that was a costly.
And she goes for the quick pin.
2.
It's over. It's all over.
And here's just some of the action. Let's go to the highlights here.
Here's your winner.
And there's the bell.
Well, this has all the makings of a beautiful match.
And that's why it's called high risk, ladies and gentlemen.
Watch out here, ladies and gentlemen. Stephanie McMahon looks to be in trouble. She's got to find a way to regain her momentum. Wow, there's the save. The match continues. What can you tell the WWE Universe about Stephanie here?
You know, since day one here in WWE, Nikki Bella has proved she is way more than a pretty face. Nikki has great agility from her days playing soccer for fast ground and air attacks. And she's not afraid to fight fire with fire. And she's definitely the power member of the Bellas.
She, like all the divas in the WWE, is an amazing athlete, Michael. But just how amazing, I think we're going to find out tonight.
That was a heavy shot.
Wearing down the opposition here. God, there was nothing accurate about that attempt at offense.
Oh, you're being too kind. Some people would use other words to describe what we just witnessed. I've said it before, and I'll happily say it again. Nikki Bella has it all. I mean, the stunning beauty, the intelligence, speed, and toughness. The term Total Diva is much more than just the name of a hit reality show.
Paige with the excellent move to get out. Here she goes again.
Man, I gotta love seeing this diva in action.
Moves like that can upset your opponent more than hurt them. I don't think the head was designed with this much punishment in mind. Oh, look out. She missed her target that time.
Yeah, I guess you could say she was just a bit off the mark with that one.
And that was a costly misstep.
Oh, look at this.
What a wild attempt at striking your opponent. I don't know if she could have been further off the mark.
That was like a haymaker, like she was taking that big home run swing.
Look at Stephanie McMahon here.
Look at the intensity from Paige. It's one impressive move after the other from this second-generation competitor.
She's having a real hard time getting back to her feet. Stephanie's being taken apart here.
Delivering the damage to the chest now. I don't think her body was meant to bend like that. Oh, look out. She missed her target that time.
Yeah, I guess you could say she was just a bit off the mark with that one.
She just will not let up. With this kind of attack, you have to wonder just how much longer they can compete in this match.
Yeah, I completely agree. The way things are going in there, I'd say not much longer. My gosh, this is a beating.
She's on a roll now.
Oh, look at these shots. Stephanie came to fight tonight, and I love it. She's a force in the boardroom and in the world of branding and in the ring.
And that one hit with the force of a big rig.
What a wild attempt at striking your opponent. I don't know if she could have been further off the mark.
That was like a haymaker, like she was taking that big home run swing.
Going to the well again.
She's a house of fire now.
Here's a girl in Paige that was told she wasn't pretty enough to be a WWE diva.
What?
And that she needed to change who she was. She needed to be like everybody else. And you know what she did? Nothing. She just went about her business, determined to become the best diva in the business, and look at her now.
Yeah, and you know how you know she's truly determined? She went out on her own at age 14 and traveled all over the world, perfecting her craft. In France, Germany, Belgium, Norway, you name it, she's been there. Wham! Again with the drop kick. Oh, man, what a shot. And she does it again.
Yeah, she's incredible.
This could be big. She's trapped.
Looking to rearrange the face here. You have to imagine that Paige's travels have played a huge role in her becoming the groundbreaking diva she's become. I mean, in a relatively short period of time, she went on to become the first NXT Women's Champion, as well as the first to hold both that title and the WWE Divas title simultaneously. Oh, look out. She missed her target that time.
Yeah, I guess you could say she was just a bit off the mark with that one.
Slowly back to her feet.
I don't know how much more of this kind of damage she can take. Here's the cover.
And the shoulder's up now. That's a kick out.
Nice. Oh, there's no quit in Nikki tonight.
As this continues, it's harder and harder to catch your breath.
Yeah, that'll take the wind out of your sails. I'm not sure if she knows what planet she's on after that. Every time she has to get back to her feet, it takes more and more effort. Steph with the opening.
Whoa, look at these shots. Stephanie came to fight tonight, and I love it. She's a force in the boardroom and in the world of branding and in the ring.
Thus far, this has been a very physical, very intense, no disqualification match.
Yeah, the punishment these competitors have taken up to this point is almost hard to believe, Cole. You know, Paige may be young, but she really is a veteran in many ways. I mean, coming from a family of professional wrestlers in Norwich, England, Paige has been competing since she was just 13 years old. So believe it or not, she's got the cover.
There's your winner, ladies and gentlemen.
We got a couple of highlights. Oh, they threw everything.